look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to talk to you about right now is a topic, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know that there are angry, bitter black women out there who are condemning other men of every nationality? But we're going to focus on the black men. They are condemning black men because they are choosing to date and to marry younger women. And we're going to get into this because this is a very interesting topic to me. They are mad because you're choosing someone who don't have all those doggone trauma bonds and attitudes because they're younger. Now, let me go ahead. I'm going to give you some facts, data, and statistics with this reaction video as well. So hold on as I pull it up on the screen and we can get right into it, Jack. Here we go.
Hello and happy Monday. I've got something to say, and some people probably won't like it, and I really don't care. But if you are over 30, and I'm being gentle with 30, and you are into these 21-year-olds, you just nasty, and your ass needs to be locked up, like for real. I see a lot of even 40, 50-year-old men out here talking about they grown, they 21, they grown. No, you're nasty, like for real trifling. What is it? What kind of chemical imbalance is going on in your brain to make you think that is okay? Yeah, some of these little girls out here are strapped, but when you talk to them, they're young. First of all, most of them have never even had an apartment, a heartbreak, pay bills. Half of them are still trying to figure out whether or not they want to go back to college.
Let's get into this. Now, the main reason why men want to date younger women is precisely what you just said. They haven't went through no heartbreaks. You know why? That means they don't have no trauma bonds to somebody. They don't think all men are dogs. They're not going to have their walls up against a man. You can mold these women. You can lead these women. These women can be more submissive to you. They're delighted about life. They're pleasant to be around. They can't wait to be around you. They can't wait to see what you're going to do for them. That's the reason why older men choose to date younger women, because when you are an older woman, you tend to be more opinionated. You tend to be more rebellious. You tend to be harder to get along with and not pleasant. You tend to want everything your way. You tend to not want to let us finish our conversations with you. You like to cut in and cut us off in conversation. You love to interrupt. You like to tell us what you will do and what you will not do. You like to go and come as you please. You want to be disrespectful. You think a man should do this and do that and do this. You think that you are the center of the universe. That's why men do not want to date older women when it comes to their personality, moral, ethics. Now, another thing, you're not as attractive at 50 as this woman over here is at 20. Most of you women are overweight. You have let yourselves go. You got 1,000 tattoos on you by that age. You got tattoos of your last men on your name. You got Pookie on your arm. You got Ray Ray on your other arm. You got Nook Nook on your tramp stamp back there. Okay? There's a lot of reasons why we choose younger women, and this is not unusual. All throughout history, multicultural, it has been common for older men to want younger women. Matter of fact, in some cultures, they want their young daughters to be with older men. Why? Because when they are older, they have already become successful enough and have resources and assets to provide and protect for their daughters, okay? And most of you younger women want older men. The women who are speaking out against men who are dating younger women are the ones who are left behind, the garbage women, the women that was rejected, the women who have 4 or 5 different baby daddies, the women that are so difficult to be around that they can't maintain a relationship, the women who focus on getting a degree, the women who focus on her job more than they did the relationship, the women who are now lonely because now they realize chasing the bag was not what they should have been doing. They should have been chasing a relationship with a good man so they could be married. These are the women who are mad about this. The women who are out of shape, like this one right here. That's the reason why men date younger women. And we're not perverts. We're not perverts. We don't have a chemical imbalance. It's not against the law to date them. If they're 21, they legal in a lot of states. Okay? So she just insulted every man she could think of who has a desire for a younger woman, probably because the men that she wants don't want her ass and want a younger woman. Let's continue.
And you're out here taking advantage, full advantage of that young, immature vulnerability. Nasty. You need to have your mama or somebody else validate your manhood and leave these little girls alone.
Wow.
Get somebody your own age, because the reality is you're not going to be able to please these young girls for long. Just because you're having problems with ED and all this other kind of stuff that you got going on, you want somebody younger.
Okay, let's get to that. Not every man who is older has erectile dysfunction. And even if he does, guess what? Science, the innovations of mankind, have created pills that can make them have a long-lasting erection. So that's an easy fix for most men. But what is not an easy fix for most or all women is that you can't put them bastard kids back in your womb. Those kids that you had outside of the confines of marriage, those non-marital or premarital births that you've given to the world, you can't get rid of them. Ain't no pill for that shit. Ain't no magic pill gonna make you lose them 30, 40, 50 pounds that you know you need to be losing, that you've been talking about every New Year. Just my New Year's resolution, I'm gonna lose about 10 to 15 pounds, which you never seem to get to. Okay? Ain't no magic pill that can fix your womb once it becomes barren, because at a certain age, the chances of you giving birth to birth to children gets less and less, and to the point where you may not even have kids no more when you come across that man that you really want. Ain't no pill for that. So save your insults.
Who you can control to validate your nasty self. So I'm just saying, if it's you, I said what I said and I meant what I said. You're nasty and you really ought to be locked up. And I promise, if it's mine, I wanted to go and celebrate my daughter's turning 21. So we all kind of went out with her, and I see all these old men in these clubs that only these are the clubs that just the 21, 22, 23, 24 year olds are in. It's a young club, and all these old, bald, cul-de-sac drawn in hairline men in there sitting. I mean, pedophile. I don't care if they 21 or not. That's pedophilia. That is some pedophile mentality.
Now think about it. Even though the law says that a woman is of legal age, if an older man wants a woman that is younger in age, he's a pedophile. This is just, see, she wants it to be a pedophile because she wants all the older men to want her because she's older and she's out of shape. She don't want the younger women. See, the problem is you women don't want to compete. I'm going to put it back on the screen, but I'm going to get to the facts and statistics right quick. You women don't want to compete for a man. See, and when you want to compete for a man, it's too late. You got too much baggage. You got too much emotional baggage. You got too much trauma. You got too many baby daddies. You got too much all of this and all of that. Now you can't compete with a woman that got a nice curvy body, some perky titties, because yours touching your toenails right now. Yeah, you fat and ugly and stinking and shit, and got dents all in your leg and shit, got more dents than a car at a junkyard and shit. Now you want to you can't compete with these women. That's why you're mad. You feel insecure. Let me go ahead and read some of this on the screen to you, because we're going to get down to it. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. Now, according to my research, it says, what percentage of men date younger women? ZEUS research shows that 60% of men date younger women. And of that, 22% are attracted to women more than 10 years younger than they are. See, this ain't nothing new. Let's keep going. Some research suggests age is just a number and that women tend to be more mature than men, so the gap ceases to be an issue. Now, I kind of am on the fence about that because I know a lot of old women that are fools and there are some women who are not. But it is a natural thing for men to desire younger, fit women. This is why we tell you older women, but you refuse to listen. We tell you to get fit. We tell you to get in the gym. We tell you to lose some damn weight. That way you can compete with these younger women. That way you can be physically attractive when we see you. but you don't want to do it. You want to get fat and slobby and look like the human blob and shit, and then you want to get mad at men who date other women. Now I'm gonna show you some very popular people with age differences, age gaps in relationships. Let me go to the beginning. Emil and George Clooney, 17 years different. George is 62, she is 45. Okay, next one. Viola Davis and Julius Tendon, there's a 12-year age gap. Davis is 58, he is 69. Dick Van Dyke, old guy, there is a 46-year-old difference. Van Dyke is 97, he is almost 100 years old, and he is married to a 52-year-old woman. You know this one right here. Some of you who love Beyonce, Jay-Z and Beyonce, there's a 12-year difference. Beyonce is 42 and Jay-Z is 53. Eddie Murphy and Paige Butcher, there's an 18-year difference. Eddie Murphy is 62 and his wife is 44 years of age. So you're complaining that men want younger women. Men want women that are going to be submissive and get on our plans, get on our program. This is why men are choosing younger women, because sometimes, not all, but most times, these younger women are more submissive than you are. They don't get on our damn nerves. They won't stress us out. They're willing to try new things with us. We can have good, pleasant experiences for them. A lot of these women, not all, but a lot of them. This is why these men who are successful, men of substance and means, choose younger women, because it's easier to deal with them. The older you are, the more of a bitch you will be. I'm just telling you, there is no value for a woman on the dating market who stays out there for 10, 15, 20 years, off and on relationship, babies from different men, divorces underneath their belt. You have become hardened. Your heart is hard and cold. You're as cold as a cold stone. This is why we don't want you. Every time we want some head or something from you, you're going to give it to me. You're going to do it to me too. Everything is a tit for tat. Everything is, if I do for you, then you got to do something for me too. These younger women be happy about that shit. That's why you're losing. But let's continue with what this moron is talking about. And this will be a live stream. I think I'm gonna do it tonight. Check out the community tab and I'm gonna cover this same subject.
And if you, as a 30, 40, 50-year-old, are in there scoping out these 21-year-olds, I can guarantee you looking at somebody's 5-year-old. So women, I'm telling you, if you meet a man and you're with him and he turn around and look at somebody's butt that walking down the street and they young, something wrong with him. Run, sis, run. Run fast.
More like run from her. Run for people who think like her. That is the dumbest shit I've heard lately. That is stupid. So woo! So like I said, this probably will be a live stream today at 5:30. I have to do some things. I'm gonna try to see if I can make this a live stream at 5:30 Central Standard Time today. If not, it will definitely be tomorrow. When I got a guest coming over tomorrow. But all right, so I'm gonna try to really push this at 5:30 Central Standard Time today for this subject matter. Y'all know it when I put it in the community tab. I'm gonna put a thumbnail. I'm gonna alert you. Oh yeah, new subscribers and everybody. Some of y'all don't know this. Hit the notification bell, of course. But what I learned through YouTube is you have to go through your settings, go to YouTube, and turn on your YouTube enable. Even though you can watch YouTube, does not mean that you're enabled to the point where you can get our notifications to know when we're uploading new content. So go to your settings in your smartphone when you get the opportunity. Look up your YouTube enable. If it's on, click the notification bell. For some reason, you can still have the notification bell on and still don't receive alerts because you don't have your YouTube enable on. I found that out a few months ago, but I keep forgetting to tell people that. So again, anyway, I got one more video I'm gonna put out today because it's gonna be of the live stream everybody wanted me to do. So I hope y'all enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Take it easy.